I'll eat your...
Todd is great and he is always baked. Morning sun shining, we can't be late. Coffee brewing, tunes on the go. Knock knock, it's the Todd Joe Morning Show.
We're coming at you live from Times Square. It's TRL, and I'm your host, Carson Date. Wait, never mind. I had a flashback there.
Yo, that fucking, yeah, dude. That was like, what, 30 fucking some years ago?
Whoa,
90s?
No, that was like 25 years ago.
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that TRL started in the 90s.
It started in 98.
Yeah, so yeah, we're going back to the 90s.
Like 26 years ago.
27.
It is still 2025.
Right, so 20... So
Shut the
2000
fuck up.
would be
Shut the
29.
fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth, you piece of shit.
Listen.
What are we live on? What are we
We're not
live on right
anything,
now?
Remember, we're recording.
Oh, okay. I was about to go share this shit. Holy fuck.
High or something? Did you come to this show stoned, Joseph?
I actually just took my first rip of the day. So I'm not high yet, but I'll be there momentarily.
I think this is Harambe,
Oh, you told me about Harambe.
which is GG4 and Oreos. It is actually from the place I work at Verona Collective. But
Now, this is actually brass knuckles. And do you know where you can get brass knuckles, Todd?
I've heard that there's a place that you can get a product like that. It might be somewhere over here.
God, man.
I hear somebody say they need to get high.
Dude, I need to get high. Instead, where can I go?
Oh, I know a place.
And as I showed Mr. Stones that day, this was the magical place to get all of the highest grade cannabis flower, pre-rolls, vaporizers, concentrates, edibles, topicals, accessories, gummies, creams, and so much more. Just take a little trip down to 4656 Onondaga Boulevard, Syracuse, New York, and get some bud from our bud, Joe, at Joe's Buds. Maybe you can be our bud too.
Just a lot of coffee. It doesn't sound like it's a weed commercial. It sounds like it's a fucking commercial for fucking COPD. Like,
Yeah, dude.
but before we go any further, I have
Hold on.
to apologize for something. I uploaded the previous week's episode again last week instead of the episode we recorded last week, where we do talk about the hot button issue, and it might not be safe to watch at work, but it referred to Todd growing a mustache. It got very, very heated, and this will be the second week in a row. Mike, I'm gonna shout you out. And Todd, it looks like he just shaved it actually.
Yeah, yesterday.
Now, Todd, I got a question. I'm gonna put something out there.
Okay.
If I can get us to 1,000 subscribers, will you grow a stash? What are we at right now? Do you know? Oh,
Fucking 200 and something.
so I have to get, if I can get 800 people to subscribe in support of you growing a mustache, and I know you're Mr. Anti fuck the world, I'm not going to do what I'm told, but for the sake of our podcast, for the sake of our YouTube channel, man, if I can get us to 1,000, will you Tom Selleck the shit out of that motherfucker?
I might. I'll give it some thought.
Okay. We will revisit this next week. And I want an answer by next week.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Demanding Baby.
I'm making fucking demands now because you know
Next
what?
week is Christmas, man. Don't demand me of shit on Christmas.
Okay, Christmas is on like a Wednesday,
It's actually
motherfucker.
Thursday. But regardless, next week's show will be a Christmas show.
Oh,
Duh.
All right, I got some calls. We need some guest stars, and honestly, I might have to call St. Nicholas himself. All right, but I just have to apologize for that. So that will be posted. No, it won't be posted next week because next week will be the Christmas special. We got it in the
It'll
bag.
get there. It'll
And
get
it's
there.
going to be called Todd Should Grow a Mustache, in parentheses, Taylor's version. But, all right, Todd, go. What do you got for me?
Well, yeah, I mean, I got so much for you right now. I'm prepared, like always.
So Todd's going to give us some Tiad news, but before that, we want to do a little address something big that kind of happened today, something that I feel like to a certain respect kind of affect me and Todd because Rob Reiner has kind of been around for as long as I can remember. And if I didn't know his face, I knew his name. I've always known his work. And in my adult life, I have a very, very huge respect for the man. That being said, he was very gruesomely unalived sometime yesterday, possibly by his son, in a horrendous way. And we just want to just shout out the dude who gave us Spinal Tap, the dude who directed Stand By Me, fucking Meathead from All in the Family. He played Jess's dad on The New Girl. He did The Princess Bride. He had one of my favorite podcasts of like 2 years ago talking about the JFK conspiracy. This man did anything and everything, and he has been a part of Hollywood since I've known what Hollywood is. And shout out to Rob Reiner, dude. Our condolences.
Yeah, dude, it sucks because I mean, he was amazing. You know, obviously, I don't know anything about his wife, but I mean, he was 78, she was 68. They weren't really that old. But yeah, you know, like not obviously, because I'm not like that old, but
He's 50. You're 57, Todd. You're young.
I'm 62. My first interaction or my first whatever was All in the Family. You know, like that's how I knew who Rob was. And when stuff was out, Princess Bride, etc., I was young, so I didn't pay attention to stuff like producers, directors who wrote shit. You know what I mean? Like, It wasn't something I like looked at as a kid. So like that stuff I didn't know until I got like older. But yeah, murdering someone or numerous people is terrible. Like, but if this is true and it was their son, like murdering your own parents who were not bad people, not that terrible people. I'm not, but you know what I mean. It blows my mind. Now, I did see at one point in time years ago there was articles about drug abuse, etc.
Yep.
So was this something to do with that? Was he, you know, who knows? You know, hopefully if he did it, hopefully he'll clarify why he did it.
Right.
So yeah, like I just, I saw it and I was like, no, that's gotta be some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Well, and it's very similar to me. Like at work, I saw it on the ticker and I was like, Rob Reiner? What? Like it didn't like process. And like he was that dude. He like I feel like you never hear somebody say like Rob Reiner is my favorite director or oh my god, I go see the new Rob Reiner movie. But you never heard anybody say anything bad about him. It was always with like a respect and like he was a very vocal man and he believed in what he believed in and it completely sucks that this happened. And so let's go on to the party. Why don't you hit me with some
T-Odd News, where the useless news comes first.
Are you gonna read the? Are you gonna read the world record I sent you the other day, Todd? Can you read the world record I sent you the other day on Sunday? Or Saturday? I sent you a world record, Todd. It was about somebody. Do you see it, Todd? Can you see it, Todd?
Hold on,
Todd.
It's not
Todd?
in there. I gotta look through my texts and shit.
It's in the group chat, Todd.
Was it in the group chat?
Yeah, I think it was in the Triple N one, Todd. Todd.
I'm getting there.
Todd. Todd.
Getting there.
Todd.
Yes. Don't forget
Todd.
I'm running this. I can mute.
I know you are. I know you can. I know you can, Todd. I wish I had the soundboard right now, because if I had the soundboard, do you know what I'd be pressing?
Todd.
Now you said it.
I can't find it because there's so much that goes on.
Okay, I'll read it. I have it like right here. I'll find it real quick. Football after football. It's right here. Guinness World Records. Saturday evening, John Cena retired from WWE, as well as holding the most WWE championships. He also granted the most wishes through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Let's go, Big Match fucking John! Let's go. Let's shout out the world record holder of being an awesome human being.
I don't know, man. Like, John's the shit, and I give him much everything. But if that match was his idea, I know this.
I knew you were gonna do it.
If that match was his idea, then I'd for him, because it just made no sense. Like,
well, no matter if you lost respect for him or not, he is a world record holder. Let's go. Big match, John. Ugh. All right, you can continue now, Todd.
all right. Let me see what I can find, because I'm not prepared at all. Do you want to hear about a Washington family's home that got flooded with unwanted Amazon packages?
Sure
you do.
Of
A
course.
Washington, D.C. family said more than 100 packages intended for a local hotel have been delivered to their home during the past 6 months.
Wow. What is the hotel ordering?
I don't know. Generally, they don't go through Amazon. But anyway, a resident who wished to be identified only as Brittany said she believes the guests at the Arlo, a hotel about a mile from her home, have apparently been ordering packages intended to be delivered to the hotel, but
Maybe guests are
clicking
ordering
her
shit.
address on Amazon instead. I don't know how that happens. Generally, when you put something in Amazon, you click on the address, whatever. She said her address appears before the hotel's address on Amazon's option list, or you can just be an adult and type out your whole address.
Well, no. So here's the issue, though, Todd. It's a hotel, so like the people are getting that delivered at a room and the address they're not like normal of. That's what I'm assuming. So like if I'm like, well, what's the address here? And a 2 or a 1 is easily switched. I can understand how this is happening.
I think people are just dumb.
See, in this scenario, I know how you feel about parcel delivery personnel.
Dude,
and,
don't even. Because it happened today. I fucking. Nope, that's it. Gloves are off. So I'm coming home. I hate the fucking post office. Joe, this is all you. Numerous issues with the post office.
For years now. Like, Todd, I've known you, 4 years now? Todd, I have thought is gonna gone postal now for years. Like
so here is a brief but not too descriptive of like where I live, because I don't like people knowing that shit. It's the last house on a dead end.
He blindfolds me.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know
around
the
4
address.
times. Yeah.
He picks me up here and he blindfolds me.
We meet in a dark alley, do things, and then go to my house.
He sells me drugs.
It's true. So here's fun post office law. They're not allowed to turn around or back up in their vehicles. That is like the rules of the post office. So because we're at a dead end, we can't have our mailboxes in front of our house, so they're up the street. Maybe
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there may be like a 16th of a mile up the street. It's not a far walk. We have a P.O. box, but we will get packages delivered here. When we moved in over 6 years ago, they told us this is why you can't have your mailbox, but we will deliver the packages to your house.
Okay.
Perfect. This is legitimately, if I went through and counted, I would have to say the 6th to 8th time that they have just set a package on top of the mailbox, not in front of my house. So I'm driving down the road today and get to the corner where the mailbox is, and I'm on the phone with my dad, and I look, and there is our Bones coffee box covered in snow, and we don't order like small amounts of Bones coffee, so there's probably like $100 worth of coffee like in this box,
Right.
just sitting there, covered in snow. They've left shit in the rain or whatever. So tomorrow, I get to go have the same fucking conversation that I've had numerous times with the same postmaster, and I know what he's going to say. He's either going to come up with some bullshit excuse of like, well, the road or the whatever wasn't clear enough, and be like, that's garbage. The road was plowed. Our driveway had basically like an inch in it. Don't give me that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or he'll use the other excuse of, well, it was a substance. Then all you have to say to people, because I can't be the only dead end or the only person with this mailbox situation, all you have to say to everybody that is your post office employee is, anywhere that doesn't have a mailbox in front of their house, packages get delivered to their house.
Right.
Everybody knows this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So that's what I get to go and do tomorrow after work, because I like to, see people. So tomorrow, yep, I'll have to go chat with the postmaster and be like, stop it, because that's bullshit, and you should be held accountable for your bullshit.
I agree.
So there. Fuck the post office and the horse it rode in on.
Fuck the post office. Fuck the post office.
I prefer Amazon, UPS, and FedEx, not in that particular order.
Because they can back up their trucks?
Because they can actually deliver your package without being fucking morons about it. Like, plus, the mail people around here, you just get to drive around in a vehicle. So, it's not like you're walking everywhere. Oh, drive your little vehicle down here like you're not supposed to, but you do all the time. Technically, they're supposed to park the mail truck at the mailbox and walk the
That's what I
packages
thought.
down here. So like, yeah, but then obviously we'll have broken shit if I really like push that issue.
Are you gonna fist fight a postman?
I'm not going to say anything on the grounds that it might incriminate myself. Let's get back to these motherfuckers.
Wow, we went off the rails. It's an off the rail episode. Off the rails.
So apparently this bitch's address appears before the hotel address on Amazon's options list. She said, we've received everything from cat food to vitamin supplements to even a chainsaw. Luckily, that guest came to pick it up, but we did not ask questions. Nor did we answer the door.
Fuck!
I mean,
who is ordering a chainsaw to a hotel room? That sounds like a bad horror movie.
Yeah, that's why that's why we didn't ask questions, nor did we answer the door.
Fuck? Was the name Norman Bates on that package?
Bates.
Jesus.
She said there's a 1-letter difference between her address and that of the Arlo. Unfortunately, it's been a lot of late nights, like after 8 p.m., where folks are coming and knocking on our door, which is pretty tough when you have a kid, she said. Shut up. Amazon said it's investigating the issue and working on a solution. Let's see.
You should build a package box.
Yes. I'll show you a package box.
Whoa, calm down there, big boy.
All right, let's see.
I'll put that pacemaker to work, boy.
So that would mean that you would be trying to somehow kill me or relax me greatly, because it only works when my heart drops below 60. It doesn't work the opposite way.
I was going to make your heart stop.
Yeah, well, that might just kill me, because
I am CPR certified.
Okay, so you're going to kill me just so you can use CPR.
And then
I've never done this before. Let me kill you.
It's what the fuck's that movie? What the fuck? They just did a remake of it.
Oh, so it's got to be bad.
No, like it was this group of like scientists who like killed themselves and bring themselves back to life. I want to say Kiefer Sutherland's in the first one.
I don't know if I've ever heard of this movie, but I must.
Dude,
want to watch it.
They just did like a quasi sequel to it, like in the last 10 years. Hang on.
Huh.
Oh,
because that sounds neat.
Oh, dude, I remember seeing it as a kid, and it was like,
we are going so off topic and off the rails.
I'm okay going off the rails
because I feel like there's not a lot of people that either watched or remembered this movie, but I remember it like beyond vividly, and you probably do too.
Flatliners.
Okay, I've heard of it. Flight of the Navigator.
Somebody just asked me about this. What is it?
It's fucking Flight of the Navigator. It's the kid that fucking finds the spaceship and like the.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and it's fucking Pee Wee Herman that does the voice
Yep.
of the fucking thing in the space. Dude, there are so many people. I'll be like, no, Flight of the Navigator. They're like, I've never heard of that. I'm like, I used to watch that movie like all the time as a kid. I'm like, how have you never heard of it?
Actually, me and my buddy at work were talking about Rob Reiner, brought up Princess Bride.
Mm-hmm.
And got us talking about like those movies that we had as like, we watched nonstop as a kid, like that, like Willow, Legend, like all those, like Goonies, like you don't. And then we started talking about like Labyrinth. Like Labyrinth was my shit.
Dark Crystal.
So. Are you a Dark Crystal or Labyrinth guy? Because everybody always leans one way or the other.
I enjoyed both.
No, I like both.
I only really watched one, like each one, like once when I was a kid, but I was never like really like. I just kind of liked them both. I didn't really gravitate towards one or the other.
Labyrinth was my shit.
I think Labyrinth was I don't want to say the bigger one. I think Labyrinth's the more remembered one compared to like Dark Crystal.
Like young Jennifer Connelly was a babe. I had a crush on her. Like, and the musical aspect. I'm a huge musical fan. I fucking love musicals. And like,
so weird.
Why is that weird?
I don't know. I hate musicals unless it's Mel Brooks.
Love them.
Mel Brooks.
Nah, man, dude. I wish real life was like that. Like think about this. I could be like, do you want to do a podcast? Do you want to do a show? Do you want to have a conversation with your good friend Joe? There would be no war. Man, everybody would just be fucking.
Or there would just be war, but it would be in song
and choreographed. A little
more feel good,
And it would and choreographed. You know what I mean? Like, let us sing.
All I'm thinking about is like the Civil War and the fucking North and the South, and like getting like fucking having like dance off competitions and shit. Like, what the fuck? Man?
You are my brother. You are my blood.
Like,
I must kill you.
No, I think there would have been war. It just would have been.
It'd be a lot more entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big.
Laugh so hard at people dying. Like, what the fuck?
like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, one of my favorite shows of all time. One of my probably top 5 favorite episodes is called Once More with a Feeling. And in the episode, a demon like puts a spell on the town. So everybody's real life is a musical. And I like, you got one scene where it's like real showy. And then like when Spike, who's like the dark brooding vampires, it's like really like almost like Meatloaf-esque, like rock opera. Like it's so cheesy. It's so good.
So they did one of those in Lucifer. And it was very unexpected. Like, because that show, you just don't, I mean, it has a sense of humor, blah, 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 but you just don't expect it. And like, they were fucking checking out a murder on a football field. And the one chick there, like not the detective, but that other girl that I can't think of, the Latino one, she makes a comment. She's like, yeah, another one bites the dust. And in my head, I'm like, oh, the song is just, and then all of a sudden it started playing and like everybody started doing, and we're fucking, my girlfriend and I are dying laughing at this shit because it's just fantastic. And the whole episode was like that. Now that type of thing I'm okay with. So I'm just like, I can't, like, it was hard for me to watch. Like, did you know there's numerous versions of Little Shop of Horrors and one of them is not a musical?
What?
Yeah. So, and again, this is a great episode. It was very hard for me to get through the Rick Moranis Little Shop of Horrors. Because I'm just
really?
not a musical person.
I love that.
But
do you remember the cartoon?
I do remember the cartoon.
I love the
cartoon.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do I remember the Beetlejuice cartoon?
On, like, Paramount
Prime.
Or something.
Yeah.
So fuck. Where was I going with this goddamn
Little Shop of Horrors?
So because of riff tracks.
Oh yeah.
I was watching one time, and there was a movie in the same kind of premise, big talking plant, eats things, da-da-da, but it was not a musical at all. And it was probably from, like, the 60s or the 70s, but it was, like, 100% not a musical, but it was called Little Shop of Horrors, and it was pretty much the same premise. Big-ass fucking Venus flytrap, the fucking, like...
Didn't they just do, like, a TV version of it not too long ago? Like, you know how, like, they were doing like musical specials. I know they did Rocky Horror.
Yeah, no, I think they did an actual like another Broadway thing of it.
Maybe.
To be honest with you, I think I saw it somewhere. I used to watch this
show.
So
I think if you like it where it's actual like music songs, not just like straight singing, like actual like songs like you would know, shit, or
just like a one-off.
Dude, watch Glee.
That's a weird statement.
Dude, like me and my ex-wife got me watching it. It was like in its like 3rd season or so. Like, so I went back and like caught up, and then I watched it like as it was airing, like the last half of it. It's such a weird, crazy like concept because like on the surface, it's just like a musical about a glee club, but the humor in it is fucking amazing. The music, like, I don't care what music you are into, they always have something for you. And like they really like go through a lot of tough, diverse topics and things that are going on in real life. Like one of the main guys OD'd and died like not the last season. I think he wasn't in it for the last 2 seasons. Corey Monteith, or I think his name is. And like the way they addressed it in show, like the way they addressed like gay people, like different kinds of families, just like different ethnic backgrounds. it is very, very open minded and handled very, very good, and it has a very funny sense of humor. So like if you and Kenny are getting like bored one of these winter nights and you can't figure out what you want to watch, just give it a try. It's entertaining as fuck. Like
Yeah, it's we have so much, like, and so much has gone on
right.
in the past few months, and like her brain is just toast. So we haven't we're literally on like the last season of Lucifer, and we haven't finished watching it. Like
I was gonna say I thought you finished it a long time ago.
no, it's well, it's.
Are we actually recording?
Yeah.
Oh, it says on my end trying to reconnect.
Oh, not here.
I'm gonna refresh.
Mine's recording 30 minutes.
All right. I'm refreshing.
Okay. Joe will be back. Nothing. Hey, it's Joe.
All right.
Again.
Yep. No.
There you go.
There. It's all right. It's working now.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know. We just went off the rails.
Shows. Oh yeah, we were just talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got a lot of stuff to catch up on. I'm just saying, if there's just one night.
So you want to hear? All right. So I have so many different things because I've just been all over the place with what I've been watching. One, I was like, hey, you know what? I want to try watching Saved by the Bell, the new class. It was something I never watched. I watched the college years when that show was out, blah, 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 blah. I watched like an episode or two. It is fucking terrible. Don't ever waste your time.
I used to watch it on Saturday mornings when it like switched
it was,
over.
It was bad. It was just so bad. Like,
yeah.
it was just terrible. And now the other thing I think I completely forgot. So, whatever. Marijuana and such. Yeah.
All right.
But I didn't want to say that. Oh, this is the other thing that's going to make you go, really?
Make
I
me
have
go
never
really.
watched Buffy, but I have probably watched almost every episode of Charmed.
So those are like two of my go to sleep shows, and which kind of is wild to me because like Buffy is very much your sense of humor, your style, and I think you would absolutely be hooked on it.
Oh, probably.
Like if you like Supernatural, you will love Buffy.
I love Supernatural. I don't just like. I love.
Right. Same.
That's why I'm the only episode because I tried watching it, I just couldn't get into it, but. When the episode of The Boys comes out that has all three of them in it, I will be watching that one episode.
I love The Boys because I love those comics.
We tried. It just wasn't even, I don't know, man. The show was just, I don't know. It was kind of not us. I don't know. It was weird.
It was too graphic for you?
Some of it was just like, I don't know. Don't watch a show for this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Just me.
So like, really I get it because of the comic. It's just a commentary on society, really.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
But like, I want to see how Kripke puts those three back in the same scene, and like how much like will it be heavily fucking like supernatural? Like
Jim Beaver's in the show too, dude.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. So let's keep this. Let's try to pull into the station and get back on the rails here. Do you have any Todd news, or are we ready for me to give you guys a schmoozin of Street Fighter?
One world record for you.
All right, hit me with it.
This is a nice one. A total 1,435 couples locked lips under festive sprigs in Washington, D.C. to break the Guinness World Record for the most couples kissing underneath the mistletoe.
You should have saved this for next week, Todd. You should have saved that one for next week.
You know what? I am really high, and it's happening. The downtown D.C. Business Improvement District, which organized the attempt, said in a news release that the Saturday event in Anthem Row officially broke the record of 480 couples, which was set in St. Louis, Missouri in 2019. Breaking a Guinness World Record title is an incredible monument for downtown DC, but to be more meaningful is seeing our community gather and celebrate in the heart of the district. Events like this bring people together in such a memorable, joyful way and show true vibrancy and energy in the city that we love. The record attempt marked the second year downtown DC has installed the National Mistletoe at Anthem Row. It's just a gigantic thing of mistletoe. So, yeah.
Is it like a bunch of mistletoes put together, or does somebody actually
like
grow?
one big like ball, with like a bell on it.
Now, do they all get a plaque for that?
I don't
know.
I don't know if they would. That's a lot of plaques.
Maybe a certificate, probably.
Probably a certificate.
Yeah.
I would assume that the business or the organization that put it together would get a plaque with, I would hope, everybody's name on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, you're right about that. All right,
I
so
would
Todd,
think that would make more sense. So do it up. That was really it for stuff.
All right, so the rest of our, so for probably for the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to go into a rant that I've written, and then we're going to have a discussion. But before that, my childhood erupted on the internet this week, Todd, and I think it's time you hit these Joe Hoes and Joe Bros with some yo-yos.
Huh?
You run that trailer. You know, hit the Joe Bros and the Joe Hoes with the yo-yos. Mm, 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 mm. Woo! All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, casual listeners and diehard awesomers, button mashers, and people who are just part of the whole Street Fighter and Haduken and vibes, sit on down, because today I am going to explain to you why Street Fighter is not just a fighting game franchise. Street Fighter is a multi-decade, globe-spanning, supernatural, philosophical, emotionally repressed martial arts nightmare disguised as an arcade game. And it all starts with one bad decision. Long before Ryu ever threw a fireball, there was an ancient martial art energy called the Statsui no Hado, which, loosely translated, means I'm going to win even if it kills you, and also me, spiritually. Now, there's this Exactly. Now, there's this karate master named, I'm going to butcher these names and I apologize now, Godetsu. He's an old dude, super wise, beautiful, beautiful beard. Probably smells like incense and regret. And he's got two students, all right? First, you got Goken. He's kind of very disciplined. He's got restraint, pretty chill vibes. And then you got Goki, who murder, rage, and no, man, I got this. And Goki, who, anybody who knows anything about Street Fighter, is also known as Akuma, who is going to be played by WWE's own Roman Reigns. And he's thinking, and he decides, I wonder what'll happen if I kill my master. And guess what he does, Todd? He kills him. That's it. That's the franchise. Street Fighter exists because one man chooses violence, and he got a crazy glow up because of it. So, Goken survives long enough to train a couple of young men named Ryu and Ken. Anybody who knows Street Fighter knows Ryu and Ken. Ryu's got the white gi, Ken's got the red gi, and he's very Caucasian and blonde. He's rich, he's super confident, and he wears red. Guys, he's the red one because he wants you to notice him. Ryu? Now he's a little quiet. He's barefoot, lives in the woods, probably eats whatever monks eat. And inside Ryu, there's a ticking time bomb of crazy murder energy. And then this Akuma, we met him. He killed his master. He's popping up, and he's going to Ryu like, hey, kid, want to kill someone and get shredded? And Ryu's like, nah, man. But also, maybe. That's his whole arc forever. Ryu being tempted by, do I want to be Dark Ryu, which is such a badass skin in the fucking arcade and in the game and shit, dude. So then we get the first game in the chronological order, Street Fighter Alpha. In this game, everybody needs therapy. And then we have the introduction of Mr. M. Bison. And let's be clear, M. Bison is not a man. He is ego wearing a giant fucking red outfit. Like, it's insane. He's kind of crazy. And he runs this little crime empire called Shadaloo. They deal with weapons, drugs, mind control, clothing, and very, very, very evil vibes. He powers himself with this shit that's called psycho power, which is fueled by fear, hatred, domination, and being an absolute dick. So, you got Bison. He sees Ryu, and he goes, that's the next body I want. I'm going to put myself in his body. So, quick little background of some of the big characters. Chun-Li's dad got murdered. Guile, his best friend, got murdered. And Cammy finds out that she's basically just a copy and paste human being. And Akuma keeps whispering on Ryu's shoulder like he's the little devil. Like the little red devil that's up there. Then we get Street Fighter 2. The game we all grew up with and loved. This is the big one. Alright, so in the story of this game, Bison is throwing this World Warrior tournament. It's like part martial arts, part he's trying to recruit people for Shadaloo, and it's partly trying to cover up for his war crimes. Everybody shows up. So, everybody on this fucking thing had beef. Chun-Li, she wants revenge. Guile wants revenge. Sagat wants revenge. Ken, he wants respect. And Ryu, he wants peace, but he just can't fucking have it because nobody will leave him alone. So, Ryu fights Sagat, ruins his life. He gets a big scar across his chest and a scar across his soul. And eventually, Ryu beats Bison. Bison's body dies. But like a bad horror movie, his spirit floats away and is like, BRB, I'll see you soon. And then we had Street Fighter 4. Science makes it worse. So Shadaloo's like, all right, what if we try to do this whole game and this whole storyline again, but with science? Enter Seth. He's a clone, he's a narcissist, and he's a man with a literal hole in his chest and the audacity to judge others. Meanwhile, so now we enter Jury. He shows up and he's a fucking very unhinged character. We have the Crimson Viper who's lying to everybody. And Akuma is still haunting Ryu like student loan debt. And this is when Ryu kind of does his heel turn, if one might say. And he decides that you don't fight the darkness. You don't embrace the darkness. You empty yourself. Power of nothingness. Which sounds fake, but it works. And then in Street Fighter V, everybody fights Bison. He comes back again, of course, and now he's trying to like launch this global takeover with like satellites. Huh. Never heard that story before. And then Guile's best friend, who he's on revenge for, Charlie Nash, he comes back from the dead just to die again. And then Ryu finally masters himself. And he does the impossible. He kills M. Bison without hate, without fear, without ego. He's just calm. There's balance. And Bison, he's gone. For real this time. The devil is dead. So then we shoot to Street Fighter 3. Alright. Now there's no Shadaloo. So naturally, a cult of people decide that they're going to call themselves gods. So now the cast characters start changing a little bit. We have our new like Guile-esque character named Gil. He's shirtless and he's blonde, but he's all half fire, half ice. Oh shit! And let's shout out our man Cody Rhodes playing Guile and looking like he's out of the cartridge from fucking Street Fighter 2. Oh. Then we get Alex, who's kind of like Ken, a normal dude, and he punches a god, and he wins. You want to know why? Because you know what the real message behind Street Fighter is, Todd?
To fight cars.
No. Actually, it's humans are enough being human. So now we have Street Fighter 6. No Bisons, no gods. We just have consequences in this game, Todd. Ken, he's disgraced. Ryu, he's a monk now. The world, it's healing. But the scars, Todd, the scars are everywhere. And Street Fighter becomes something new. It's not about killing anymore. It's not about the power of taking over the world. It's about what you choose to be. So, next time, Todd, somebody says to you, Street Fighter doesn't have a story. You grab them by the shirt with the force that you grabbed me in that Joe's Buds commercial. And you look them dead in the eye. And you say, Street Fighter! It's about inner demons, generational trauma, and punching evil in the face with emotional maturity and not violence. And then you turn to walk away, and you hit him with a Haduken. That's what you do.
So here is my only problem with this movie. And I know it's ridiculous, but I think you'll agree with me. And I know it's impossible, which is also sad. That dude is not M. Bison. There's only one M. Bison in my heart.
Raul Julia's dead, bro.
That's why I said we can't, you can't use him because then that makes me sad. But he was an amazing actor. So, like, he just did, as terrible as that Street Fighter movie was, he did a really good job.
I agree.
Because it was, it's fucking Raul Julia, like.
Do you remember the reskin of the Street Fighter game? And they called it Street Fighter the movie, and it was just the movie character skins for the character.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool at the time.
DLC before it was DLC.
Right.
So, I don't know. It's one of those things, too, where, like, it is what it is. It is a literal teaser trailer. Like, I mean, that's what it's doing.
How awesome does Cody look? Dude, all of them. They look fucking amazing.
I just want a longer trailer because, like, by the time you focus on something, it's gone. You know what I mean? Like, by the time you're like, oh, that it's the next clip, you're like, fuck. Like, yeah, you can rewind it and shit. I get that, but like, I want to see something where you see like Cody fighting for like 5 seconds, or 10 seconds, something
thought-
where you can kind of like.
Well, if you want to see Cody fight for more than 5 or 10 seconds, go back to this past Saturday's Saturday night main event and watch Big Match John's final performance. The last time you're going to hear that doom, 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 doom.
Say his name and he appeared.
Yeah,
that
we'll
was such a
discuss more
good.
of that tomorrow.
That was
Tomorrow?
such a good spot.
Are we doing this tomorrow?
Unless I get mandated, then we'll do it Wednesday. Because I'm off Wednesday, Thursday.
If you get woman dated, I'm gonna be so mad. I did want to show this other trailer that we were discussing briefly. We'll probably call it good. So there's a movie coming out. I'm not sure when. 2026. They might have the release date in there, and it's a zombie movie, which I'm a fan of. And it's called We Bury the Dead, and it has our little Jedi herself, Miss Daisy. Is it Ridley?
Yes.
Ridley.
Ridley.
I've seen this a bit ago, so it's not new, but it's been a bit.
It's been a bit.
Tragic images emerge following the deployment of an experimental weapon.
Next, please. I'd like to explain your body for a minute. I was down there.
Just I want to make a difference.
There should be a way to get to the highway without them spawning us.
I know what you're going through, but if you find your husband, I hope you understand what that could mean.
Yo!
The odd ones that do come back online are docile. You have nothing to fear.
You want to know why only some of them come back? They're the ones with unfinished business.
Is it true what they're saying?
They're getting more hostile by the day.
Just a little further. Just a little further.
Just a little further.
Wow. I want to fucking see that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It actually comes out, I think, January 2nd, it said. So, I mean, it's really actually not that far away, a couple weeks.
It's the day before my birthday.
What are you going to be? 80?
41.
41?
Yeah, I know that was a while
Go
back
fuck
for
yourself,
you, Todd.
pal.
I know that was a
Go
long
fuck
time
yourself,
ago.
pal. Go fuck yourself, pal. Go fuck yourself, pal.
Wow.
Oh, fuck!
Wow. What's going on over there, Todd?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
All
about
right, so tune in tomorrow or Wednesday. Stand by for the Todd, Joe, and Drew Wrestling Show, also known as Wrestle Fandom. La la la, Todd, I will see you soon. And we will talk on the computer like Zoom. Dun, dun, dun.
No, Zoom.
Yes, yes, yes. Go, go, go.
Penis!
Breaking news just coming to us now. You're a bitch. Have a nice day.
Bye, nerds.